Imagine finding an ordinary Lincoln penny that could change your life overnight. Hidden among billions of 1-cent coins are a few extraordinary treasures worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Today, we are counting down the top 5 most valuable Lincoln pennies that every collector dreams of finding. So grab your coin jar, because one of these rare cents could be sitting in your pocket right now, worth big money. Number 1. Imagine holding a modern penny that looks ordinary at first glance, yet hides a mystery that has stunned collectors across the United States. A coin so special, so historically rich, and so unexpectedly valuable, that even seasoned numismatists stop to admire its perfection. Today, we dive deep into the story of the ultra-rare and most valuable 2009 Lincoln penny 1-cent coin with the D Mint mark, a remarkable piece that has turned ordinary pocket change into a collector's dream. The year 2009 marked a monumental moment in American coin history. It was the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and also the 100th anniversary of the beloved Lincoln cent. To celebrate this milestone, the U.S. Mint released a series of 4 commemorative designs, each telling a different chapter of Lincoln's life, from his humble log cabin beginnings to his leadership in the White House. The Denver Mint, identified by its famous D Mint mark, produced millions of these coins, but among them, a small number stood out with extraordinary quality, stunning strike details, and unique die variations that instantly caught collectors' attention. The reverse design of this specific 2009 Lincoln penny proudly showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial in breathtaking detail, symbolizing the enduring legacy of a man who shaped the nation's history. Every column, every engraved line, and every shadow within the memorial is rendered with incredible precision, reflecting the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. On the obverse side, Lincoln's familiar portrait appears more lifelike than ever, with sharp details in his beard, cheek, and jacket, features that distinguish rare high-grade examples from ordinary circulation coins. What makes the 2009 Lincoln penny with D Mint mark truly extraordinary is its combination of modern minting brilliance and historical significance. Collectors are fascinated by how this coin bridges the old and new eras of American coinage, connecting a century of Lincoln's legacy with state-of-the-art minting technology. In pristine condition, this coin shines with rich luster and sharp relief that few modern cents can match. The finest examples often display full red coloration, mirror-like surfaces, and absolutely no contact marks, making them stand out immediately under expert grading. Demand for this 2009 Lincoln penny has skyrocketed among collectors, especially those who seek flawless mint state or proof-like specimens. Condition plays a major role in determining its rarity and value. Coins graded MS-68 and above are highly coveted, as they represent the very best of the Denver Mint's production that year. Even within professional grading circles, top-tier examples are rarely seen, and when they appear at auction, bidding becomes intense as collectors compete fiercely to add this piece of modern numismatic history to their collections. The current market value for this ultra-rare 2009 Lincoln penny with D Mint mark depends heavily on grade and visual perfection. Lower mint state examples can fetch impressive premiums over face value, but the real excitement begins when you step into the world of gem-quality coins. The highest verified auction record for a 2009 Lincoln penny with D Mint mark reached an astonishing price of more than $3,500 for a pristine mint state 69 red example certified by a top grading service. This remarkable sale has made collectors across the country take a closer look at every 2009 penny in their possession, hoping to uncover another hidden gem. For collectors who wish to find or preserve one of these valuable coins, there are a few key tips to remember. Always handle your coins carefully, avoiding fingerprints and scratches that can dramatically reduce value. Store them in airtight holders or slabs to maintain their brilliant red finish. When searching rolls or collections, focus on coins with strong color, full details in Lincoln's hair, and no visible marks on the fields or portrait. These are signs of a truly premium strike that could be worth far more than you expect. In the world of U.S. coin collecting, the 2009 Lincoln penny with D Mint mark stands as a shining reminder that even the smallest coins can carry massive historical and financial value. It represents both the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the artistry of the modern U.S. Mint. So check your change, look closely at those shiny 2009 pennies, and you might just discover a treasure worth thousands hiding in plain sight. Because in coin collecting, history and fortune often meet in the most unexpected places. Number 2. Imagine finding a simple old penny from the 1960s that looks completely ordinary, yet could secretly be worth thousands of dollars. A coin so mysterious, so unexpectedly valuable, that it continues to excite collectors across the United States even decades later. Today, we uncover the incredible story behind the ultra-rare and most valuable 1966 Lincoln penny 1 cent with no mint mark, a small piece of copper that has become a shining star in the world of American numismatics. The year 1966 was a fascinating time in U.S. coinage history. The nation had just gone through the great coin shortage of the mid-1960s, a time when millions of Americans were hoarding coins made of silver. To keep coins in circulation, the U.S. Mint temporarily removed mint marks from all denominations between 1965 and 1967. That means the Lincoln penny from 1966 has no mint mark, not because it was made at Philadelphia, but because the mint wanted to discourage collectors from saving coins during that shortage. Ironically, that decision made this coin even more desirable to collectors today. The design of the 1966 Lincoln penny is a masterpiece of simplicity and tradition. On the obverse side, we see the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. His dignified profile remains one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage history. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, an architectural marvel symbolizing strength, unity, and freedom. Every fine detail of the memorial, its columns, steps, and the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside, is sharply struck on well-preserved examples, giving the coin a majestic appearance. What sets the 1966 Lincoln penny apart from most other copper cents is its rarity and exceptional condition. While millions were produced, very few survived in pristine, uncirculated mint state with full red luster. Most coins circulated heavily, losing their shine and details over time. However, the few that were saved right from the mint in perfect condition now stand as ultra-desirable pieces that command impressive prices at auction. Collectors specifically seek out those brilliant red examples with sharp strike definition and no visible contact marks, which represent the finest quality available from that historic year. The demand for the 1966 penny with no mint mark has grown dramatically in recent years. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike view it as an important transitional piece, a bridge between the silver era and the modern coinage period of the United States. Its unique historical background, paired with its rarity in gem grades, makes it a coin of serious interest for anyone building a top-tier Lincoln cent collection. Those who own a high-quality example often describe it as one of the most eye-catching and historically meaningful coins from the 1960s. Now let us talk about its incredible value and the record-breaking prices it has achieved at auction. The highest verified real auction price for a 1966 Lincoln penny with no mint mark reached an extraordinary sum of more than $6,400 for a flawless mint state 67 red example certified by a leading grading service. That single sale proved that this humble 1-cent coin can transform from everyday change into a collector's treasure worth thousands of dollars. Even coins in slightly lower grades, such as mint state 66 red, can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000 depending on eye appeal and strike quality. For collectors who dream of discovering one of these valuable coins, there are a few powerful tips to remember. Always check your older penny rolls and change carefully, especially from the 1960s. Look for coins with rich copper red color, strong details in Lincoln's hair and beard, and absolutely no signs of wear or spots. Store your best finds in protective holders to preserve their original brilliance and prevent oxidation. And if you believe you have a gem-quality coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service, because a certified grade can significantly increase both its value and market appeal. The The 1966 Lincoln penny with no mint mark remains one of the most captivating treasures of modern U.S. coinage. It tells the story of a nation adapting to change while preserving its heritage through the face of its most beloved president. So take another look at your pennies, because the next time you hold a shiny copper cent from 1966, you could be holding a hidden fortune in the palm of your hand. Every collector's dream could be waiting right there in your pocket, proving once again that history and value often come in the smallest of forms. Number 3. Imagine holding an ordinary penny from your change jar, only to discover that it could be worth thousands of dollars. A coin that looks simple on the outside, yet hides a story of mystery, history, and incredible value. Today, we uncover the hidden power of the ultra-rare and most valuable 1974 Lincoln penny 1-cent coin with no mint mark, a modern treasure that continues to surprise collectors across the United States. The year 1974 was a remarkable chapter in the history of U.S. coinage. America was facing economic challenges, metal shortages, and rising production costs at the mint. During this time, the U.S. Mint experimented with new materials, including the famous aluminum cent prototypes, which became one of the most talked about coin experiments in American history. But while those test pieces never entered circulation, the regular copper Lincoln pennies did, and among them, the no mint mark variety from Philadelphia gained legendary attention for its exceptional beauty, craftsmanship, and value. The obverse of the 1974 penny proudly displays Victor David Brenner's timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the 1-cent coin since 1909. Every detail in Lincoln's face, his beard, and his formal attire stands out sharply when struck correctly, giving the coin an elegant and powerful appearance. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial appears in perfect architectural symmetry, its columns and interior details beautifully defined, representing the strength and unity of the American nation. When viewed under bright light, high-grade examples of this coin shimmer with a rich red luster that captures the eye of every serious collector. What makes the 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny truly extraordinary is its combination of historical timing and condition rarity. Millions were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but very few have survived in pristine, gem-quality condition. Most circulated heavily, losing their color, luster, and fine detail. Yet those rare examples that remain fully red, free of spots, and nearly flawless are now considered elite collectibles in the world of Lincoln cents. The perfection of the strike, the mirror-like finish, and the flawless copper tone make these coins stand apart as treasures of modern numismatics. Collector demand for the 1974 penny with no mint mark has risen dramatically in recent years. High-grade specimens have become increasingly scarce, especially in grades above mint state 66 red. Experts and investors are actively seeking these coins for their collections, not only because of their aesthetic beauty but also because they represent an important era in U.S. minting history. With each passing year, the supply of untouched examples shrinks, driving demand and prices ever higher among passionate coin hunters across the country. Now, let us talk about what everyone wants to know: the real market value of this hidden gem. The highest verified auction record for a 1974 Lincoln penny with no mint mark reached an astonishing price of more than $4,500 for a flawless mint state 67 red example certified by a top grading service. Even coins in slightly lower mint state grades can bring in several $100s, depending on eye appeal, color, and strike quality. This remarkable value has made collectors and treasure hunters across America inspect every 1974 penny they find, hoping to uncover their own piece of numismatic gold. For those who wish to discover or preserve one of these rare coins, careful attention is key. Always search your penny rolls or old jars for bright, fully red coins with sharp details and no signs of wear. Avoid cleaning or polishing your finds, as that can permanently damage the surface and reduce value. Store high-grade coins in protective holders to maintain their brilliance and prevent oxidation. And when in doubt, submit your best coins for professional grading, because a certified grade can be the difference between a few dollars and a small fortune. The 1974 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a shining reminder that even the smallest piece of change can hold incredible history and hidden value. It represents America's craftsmanship, resilience, and the ongoing fascination with Lincoln's enduring legacy. So check your pockets, your jars, and your old coin albums, because that tiny copper penny could be your ticket to an amazing discovery. Every collector dreams of finding a treasure like this, and yours could be waiting right in your hands. Number 4. Imagine holding a simple penny that looks just like every other coin in your pocket, yet it hides a secret that could make your heart race. A coin so special, so historically rich, and so unexpectedly valuable that collectors across the United States are constantly searching for it. Today, we reveal the mystery of the ultra-rare and most valuable 1967 Lincoln penny 1-cent coin with no mint mark, a coin that proves even the smallest piece of copper can carry an extraordinary story of history, rarity, and hidden fortune. The year 1967 was a remarkable time in American coin history. The United States Mint was emerging from the great coin shortage that began in the mid-1960s, when millions of Americans hoarded coins made of precious metal. To restore balance in circulation, the U.S. government made a historic decision to completely remove mint marks from all coins struck between 1965 and 1967. That meant that every Lincoln penny from those years bears no mint mark at all. The idea was simple: prevent collectors from hoarding coins based on where they were minted, but in reality, it created one of the most fascinating chapters in modern numismatics. The 1967 Lincoln penny proudly continues the legacy of Victor David Brenner's legendary design. On the obverse, the dignified profile of President Abraham Lincoln remains a symbol of leadership and integrity, capturing the same spirit that first appeared on the penny in 1909. The reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, a breathtaking structure that stands for unity and national pride. Every column, every engraved line, and even the tiny seated statue of Lincoln inside the memorial are struck with exceptional craftsmanship, especially on coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Under the right light, these coins radiate with a beautiful red copper glow that sets them apart as miniature works of art. What makes the 1967 no mint mark penny truly extraordinary is its rarity in top-grade condition. While millions were produced, the majority entered circulation and suffered heavy wear. Only a very small number were carefully preserved straight from the mint, maintaining their full original red luster, sharp details, and perfect surfaces. These flawless examples are what collectors dream of finding, coins so pristine that they look as though they were struck yesterday. The combination of historical context, technical perfection, and aesthetic beauty makes this penny one of the most desirable 1-cent coins from the 1960s. Collector demand for the 1967 penny has surged dramatically in recent years. It represents not just a piece of American history, but also a symbol of resilience and innovation during a challenging period for the mint. Enthusiasts value it as a cornerstone of any serious Lincoln cent collection. High-grade specimens, especially those certified by top grading services, are fiercely competed for in auctions and private sales. Every year, the number of untouched mint state examples grows smaller, while interest continues to rise, making this coin a true collector's prize. Now, let us talk about the part that excites every collector: the real market value of this treasure. The highest verified auction record for a 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark reached an incredible price of more than $7,000 for a stunning mint state 67 red example certified by a leading grading company. That is $7,000 for a single 1-cent coin in exceptional condition. Even coins graded slightly lower, such as mint state 66 red, have sold for impressive prices between several hundred and over $1,000, depending on brilliance and strike quality. These remarkable figures prove that this small copper cent is no ordinary coin. It is a valuable piece of history waiting to be rediscovered. For collectors who wish to find one of these hidden treasures, patience and precision are key. Always inspect your penny rolls carefully, especially from the 1960s, and look for coins that retain strong color, sharp details, and no visible scratches or stains. Store your finds in airtight holders to preserve their natural red luster, and never attempt to clean the surface. A professionally graded example can not only validate its authenticity but also dramatically increase its market value. Every collector knows that the condition of a coin is everything, and the right one could transform an everyday penny into a prized collectible worth thousands. The 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark stands as a timeless symbol of American coin history and the magic of collecting. It reminds us that even the smallest coin can hold enormous value when preserved with care and passion. So check your change, search your collections, and keep your eyes sharp, because the next time you come across a shiny copper penny from 1967, you might just be holding a hidden treasure that tells a story of history, craftsmanship, and enduring value. The thrill of discovery is what makes coin collecting so special, and your next great find could be just one penny away. Number 5. Imagine picking up a simple penny from your pocket change, one that seems ordinary, worn, and easily overlooked. But what if that small copper coin in your hand could secretly be worth thousands of dollars? What if that penny, hiding in plain sight, was one of the rarest and most sought-after coins of the modern era? Today, we uncover the mystery behind the ultra-rare and most valuable 1980 Lincoln penny 1-cent coin with no mint mark, a coin that continues to astonish collectors and investors across the United States. The year 1980 marked an important time in American coinage. It was a period of economic change, inflation, and modernization at the U.S. Mint. During this time, the Mint was producing billions of coins to meet the country's growing demand, and yet among this massive production emerged a handful of extraordinary examples, pennies so perfectly struck, so beautifully preserved, that they became treasures in their own right. The no mint mark variety from Philadelphia became especially famous among collectors for its rarity in flawless condition and for the remarkable attention it has received in the numismatic community. The obverse of the 1980 Lincoln penny features the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Every detail of Lincoln's profile, from his hair and beard to the elegant folds of his coat, is a testament to American artistry and craftsmanship. The reverse displays the majestic Lincoln Memorial, where you can even see a tiny seated statue of Lincoln inside the monument if you look closely under magnification. The clarity, precision, and bold strike of these design elements separate the rare high-grade examples from the ordinary circulation coins found in pocket change. What makes the 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark so remarkable is its scarcity in perfect, uncirculated condition. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins, only a very small fraction have survived without scratches, spots, or signs of wear. The majority entered circulation and lost their luster over the years. But those few that were preserved immediately after striking, maintaining their original copper-red shine and flawless surfaces, are now among the most coveted modern Lincoln cents ever made. These top-grade examples represent the pinnacle of quality, coins that look as if they were minted just moments ago. Collector demand for this particular coin has surged dramatically in recent years. Experts and coin hunters across America are constantly searching for the next gem-quality 1980 penny with no mint mark. Its combination of modern history, artistic detail, and perfect condition makes it a coin that appeals to both experienced numismatists and new collectors alike. Each time one of these coins appears at auction, bidding becomes fierce, reflecting the deep passion collectors have for this iconic 1-cent masterpiece. Now let us reveal the part that every coin enthusiast has been waiting for: the highest verified auction prices that this amazing coin has achieved. The most valuable 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark ever sold reached an astonishing price of more than $6,600 for a flawless Mint State 67 red example certified by a top grading service. That is $6,600 for a single 1-cent coin in perfect condition. Even those graded slightly lower, such as Mint State 66 red, can easily bring several hundred or even over $1,000, depending on color and strike quality. These real auction results prove that this coin is not just rare, it is a modern treasure that continues to rise in value and demand. For collectors who dream of finding one of these hidden gems, the key is patience, attention, and preservation. Always check your penny rolls carefully, especially those from the late 1970s and early 1980s. Look for coins with strong red color, no spots, no scratches, and perfectly sharp details in Lincoln's hair, face, and the Lincoln Memorial. Store your best finds in airtight holders or certified slabs to protect them from air and moisture. And remember, never clean your coins, as that can instantly destroy their value. A professionally graded example can turn a simple find into a highly prized investment piece. The 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark remains one of the most extraordinary modern coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. It stands as a symbol of history, precision, and the incredible potential hidden within the coins we use every day. So the next time you come across a shiny copper penny from 1980, take a closer look. It could be the key to a small fortune and a piece of American history in the palm of your hand. Because in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest coin can tell a story of greatness, rarity, and the thrill of discovery.